Yeah?
Okay, go.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Do I start?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. I know it's been a while. We are missing a guy. It's just me, Bud, and...
Me, Bud, and Marty.
Me, myself, and I. Solo ride until I die.
So we're down a member right now.
Yeah.
Ian is out for training in, where was it, Maryland?
Michigan.
Mississippi?
A state that starts with the letter
It
M.
starts with an M. We're not exactly sure which one. I don't remember. I'm sorry, Ian.
Yeah, I know it.
I miss you, but I don't care enough about the details of your, non-presence.
The only thing I care about when you're getting back,
Yes.
and... Nope, that's it.
That's it. That's all I care
When you
about.
get back.
Just when you-
Wait. I guess... Are you safe? Are you being safe? That's
That's about it.
after that. You could be like in China right now.
And I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
But
'cause-
as long as we know when you're coming back and if we know that you're being safe. They got that bird disease out there.
In China?
And isn't that where bird disease started? Or bird flu, I mean?
What?
Bird flu. Didn't it start in China?
I have no idea.
Or was it mad cow?
I don't know. Everything started in China. It's all a big plot to destroy the Americas.
Everything. They want to take over the world.
Take over the world. Poison all our children with lead. Even though it's like the 21st century.
Well, speaking of 21st century, so the Video Game Awards just happened.
Did they?
Yeah, December 1st.
Oh, I'm out of it.
I know you are.
I'm sorry.
I need you to start doing some more research for these things.
Okay.
But anyway,
Update.
yeah, update for you and for anyone else who doesn't know. The 2016 Video Game Awards was December 1st, and that was last year now. A little over a month ago? What's today?
A month and a half.
Today's the 18th. Yeah, it's been exactly a month. No, you're right. Month and a half.
If you said
'Cause I
December 1st.
I was thinking December 16th for some reason.
This, like, if you ever want to know Marty, that's exactly Marty. He's like, it's exactly the same, but it's different.
Shut up. It is. I hate when you pull
It's
that.
exactly the same.
Shut up.
So it's not.
Shut up.
Yeah, it is, but it's just different.
Shut up. Oh my god. Anyway, so you kind of understand how video game awards go, right? Like the categories and things like that.
Yeah.
So they
I'm not an idiot. I just didn't watch the last one.
Well, I don't know. I didn't watch it either. I just know that they, came out with it. So real quick, who do you think was the top contender for the video game awards this past year?
For like what category?
Any of them. Who do you think overall was like swept the board with different types of awards? Just based on your limited knowledge of.
Oh shit. It was Hello Games.
No. Oh my god. No Man's Sky
Yeah, exactly.
definitely won Game of the Year last year.
All the hype.
No.
That was amazing.
Who else? Just a random guess. Who do you think took it?
The problem with me, man, is like I don't focus on the developers.
Well, no, not just developers, like the game in general. What game do you think won Game of the Year?
What was
and
a big game
what do you
last
think
year?
happened? Like, which one do you think has the majority of the awards?
The Witcher was 2 years ago, huh?
Yeah, that was a couple years ago.
What was last year, dude? I can't even I don't have my dates in order,
It's like I'm gonna guess a 2-year-old game.
Well, that was my first.
Didn't it win Game of the Year?
Like Game of the Year and
The Witcher, it won like 2 years ago or something like that. It did, right?
I think so. Yeah, that and then like new developer or something. I don't remember. Ian was the one who knows.
Yeah. Well, I'll end your suffering. It was Overwatch.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Overwatch won Game of the Year last year.
That makes sense, man. It's a fun ass game.
Runners up were Doom, Inside, Titanfall 2, and then Uncharted 4.
Uncharted 4. Oh, I hear so much good stuff about Uncharted.
I know. I started playing the first one, and
Have you?
I want to keep playing it, but I haven't been able to.
Oh, I've never even seen gameplay of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, you're missing out. It was really fun from what I was able to play. And then I saw Kobe. He actually played the majority of it. He has 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, wait,
and I
wait.
watched him play like all 3 of them.
I have Uncharted 1 and 2.
And you haven't played them? I
think I've played like the first.
That sounds like my life.
Like the opening credits or
I have
scenes or whatever.
like a bunch of video games that I've never played and or probably never going to play. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure it came with my PS4. Like I got like a
the
special bundle.
No, I thought
thing.
you got the Batman one, the Arkham Asylum,
I did.
or not
But-
Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight. I thought that was the bundle you got.
No. I have that game, which I've never even.
Because it came with your PS4.
Yeah, did it?
It did. I remember.
No.
Because I was like, oh man, I want to play, and then I heard how bad it was, or how not good it was.
Yeah, that's why I haven't even popped it in, man. It's not updated. It's not even downloaded on there.
So let's see. Overwatch won Game of the Year. It also won Best Studio and Game Direction. And let's see, there was one other category that it won. Let's see if I can find it. It also won Best Multiplayer Game.
Oh, cool. All right. So, which do you like better then? Or what are like some of the similarities and differences? Overwatch and Rainbow Six Siege.
There's tons of differences.
But they're so similar.
No, they're not.
They're not?
They're not. You don't have ultimate abilities in Rainbow Six.
Talking about like the base gameplay.
Oh, gameplay? No, they're still completely different.
Inside of the ultimate abilities, you have different like.
No, I mean like just purely objective based wise, they're still completely different. Like gameplay is different. You have to you have to play a specific sort of way to be able to play in Rainbow, versus the kind of gameplay you'd find in Overwatch.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's dumbed down because it is like a first person shooter, so you don't get like.
Well, I wouldn't just say that. Like just because in Rainbow Six, it's a one and done sort of situation. You get one life to, capture the objective or destroy the enemy team or whatever. Whereas in Overwatch, you have multiple lives and about 22, 23 heroes to choose from at any given time.
Yeah. So
like, there's no penalty for death other than being set back from the objective or wherever you are.
Back.
Yeah, exactly. So. Just the differences between Rainbow Six and Overwatch are they're too different. They're way too different to even compare. Although Battleborn was supposed to be the Overwatch equivalent when it came out.
Battleborn?
You probably never heard of it.
Nope.
Yeah, because they came out about the same time. It got the Titanfall 2 treatment, where Battlefield 1 came out the week before, and then Titanfall 2, and then Call of Duty Infinite Warfare came out after that. So, like, Titanfall 2 got the shit end of the stick by releasing between two mega, franchises. Yeah. And I think it's a shame because a lot of people really, really like Titanfall 2. Just going around Reddit on their subreddit and everything, I saw some GIFs of, these really badass looking executions. And I was just like, dude, I want this game even more now. But, it's a shame because Respawn, who developed Titanfall 2, are developers from Call of Duty. So they broke off from Call of Duty after I think it was Modern Warfare 3, and then they formed their own development company, and that's when they made Titanfall. And then 2 years later they made Titanfall 2, and it's better than the first one, and everyone's like, yeah, they listened to us and all this and that, which is I guess really, really important when it comes from a development standpoint.
So is it just the problem I have with you whenever you talk about shit like that is you tend to only look, so if you like a game, you only see the positive.
Well,
and you cannot deny this because this is literally what I see. When you hate a game, the only thing you ever show me is negative.
Okay,
negative.
What?
And then I'll be like, okay, but what are that? What? And then I show you something positive, and you're like, no.
What? Okay, what?
I can't give a specific example.
You have to back up your bullshit claims.
That's not a bullshit
It's a bullshit claim.
That's a blanket claim.
It's a blanket statement, which is also bullshit. Bullshit.
It's just...
You're a liar. You're a slanderer.
I'm exactly the same. I mean, I'm different, but I'm exactly the same.
You're a Trump supporter. That's what you are.
Whoa.
Hold on. Let's not go. All I said.
I wish you had me on camera. Gonna build. I can't do his voice.
I'm gonna build the wall. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be the biggest wall. It's a great wall.
It's a great wall. I know the best people.
I know all the people who can build this wall, and it'll be the best wall. Yeah, so
I like how he added a weird
weird kind of because he got a weird kind of Brooklyn style accent. It's just fucking crazy. I don't know what it is.
I've honestly never even listened.
It's the weirdest. I don't know what accent he's trying to. I don't know. It's weird.
I say never. I should have said I haven't listened enough to him to really learn his voice or detail or anything.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just
I talk to enough toddlers with my two nephews. I don't need to listen to a president. talk like
a toddler style president.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure you've seen, it's been all over when it first came out. But like they grade his speeches and stuff, and it's on like a 6th grade level.
Oh yeah, I saw that video where they like took his vocabulary and his sentence structure and all of that when he's doing his speeches, and they just like.
And they've been doing that for years, so Trump's not the first one to do it. However, one of the studies that I read was, I think maybe the same one, but overall, the like education level of all the speeches has continually gone down.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we probably spiked when Obama made it into office.
Well,
because you had Bill Clinton, and then you had George W. Bush, and then you had Obama, and now you're back down to Trump. So it's like it was declining, and then it spiked up when Obama took office, and now it's declining again because we have Trump who's speaking at a 4th grade level.
That's true. Well, 6th grade. Give him some credit.
Whatever. No, he doesn't. He deserves no credit in my eyes. But you know,
is that 6th grade public or 6th grade private school?
We got to differentiate here.
If it's 6th grade public school, it's like 4th grade private. So technically, you're not wrong.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's so bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how we got into this conversation. Because you were all like blanket statement, bullshit sentence, and I was like, no, you gotta back that up, otherwise you're as bad as Trump.
You know you're a joke when you're the like. How can you not? I can't. You're literally like the butt of a joke, and you're trying to be president, or not trying. You
are president. Like, yeah.
No. I say trying as like, is he gonna do it? Like.
Oh, I don't think he's... See, everyone has such high hopes for the new president, and, you know, best of luck to him and everything that he's going to do.
Politics, man?
Because I don't care. It's just anything and everything.
All right. Dude, we just got hats. I'm not trying to change the subject, but I am.
I want to get away from this, but I don't want to make it obvious.
So I'll call it out and make it less obvious. Because I did that all right thing. We got new hats. I work at American Eagle. We got new hats that say fucking all right. It doesn't say fucking all right.
Fucking all right. Selling that in your stores.
All right on the front, and then all right on the back.
Oh shoot, that's hilarious.
Can't even. Oh, dude, get this. Do you know? So it's out there for the world. Do you know where Stay Golden Ponyboy?
Yeah. It's the other the Outsiders.
Yes. Okay.
The other guys.
Dude, so I'm the oldest associate there. Well, I'm a manager now, but whatever.
What? You didn't say this.
Yeah.
So when are you gonna hire me?
I can't, dude. I don't like you.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so I'm like the oldest associate, like there. I'm 23. I'm not that old, right?
But I thought you're 22.
I'm 23.
I forget that you're 1 year younger than me.
Yeah, not even a few months. Anyway, I don't know if it's... I don't know, just like the cultural differences between me and all the other people, mostly girls. So we got a new shirt.
Mostly girls.
Like, we're just playing... For some reason, this floor set, like all the new stuff we have, is just catchphrases like that. It's not all of it, but we just have a couple.
The majority of it is like...
Actually, no, it's only like 3, but they're all big ones.
Oh, okay.
To me, they're big ones. All right. Just because it's like...
It's Kevin Hart, you know.
Or Matthew McConaughey, you know.
He doesn't... Kevin Hart said it first.
I don't know. I just like whatever sticks out.
Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah.
Where does he say it?
All right.
Well, what movie is that?
I'm pretty sure Kevin Hart is mocking Matthew McConaughey.
I gotta look this up.
We're gonna have to Google it. Anyway, so I'm just gonna move on. So that big one, right? Stay Golden Ponyboy. We have a T-shirt that says Stay Golden. It doesn't say Ponyboy. It just says Stay Golden. And then there's a few more, or like 2 more. Anyway, so that Stay Golden... I'm like, I saw it and I was like, dude, this brings back so many memories, man. I love the Outsiders. And she was like, what? That's one of the girls, who is she, by the way.
One of the girls, she.
She. Well, I just said she, like I kept going. Who was it? I'm just gonna call her Kelly.
We're changing names?
Yeah, changing names. Because if she ever hears this, she's gonna be like, I can't believe you called me out.
She's still gonna know. It's her story.
Yeah,
that you're telling.
But at least Kelly won't know it's Kelly. You know, like the world won't know Kelly is Kelly.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, so she goes like, I say, dude, I love this. Brings back so many memories. Have you ever seen The Outsiders? And she's like, what? That's not from The Outsiders. So I'm like, what? What are you talking about? She's like, Stay Golden. I was like, Stay Golden, Pony Boy. And she goes, yeah, that's not from The Outsiders. I was like, what the hell is it from then? And I think she said the bad guys or the other guys or something with Will Ferrell. Is it Roommates? What's the one with our roommates?
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Step Brothers, and it's in Step Brothers because they.
It is in Step Brothers.
Yeah, Stay Golden Pony. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so anyway, she's like, it's from Step Brothers. And
no, it's not.
Yeah,
oh my
that's
god.
That's exactly what I say. I was like, no, it's not. She's like, yes, it is. And then I was like, no, The Outsiders did it first. And she's like, no, I'm pretty sure they copied from Step Brothers. And I was like, well, considering it was like in 80s, it was like 86 or 82 or something. I don't remember. Whatever it was. It was like an 80s film. I'm pretty sure they did it first.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No, it's not. Oh, Kelly.
Oh, Kelly. Oh, why are you doing this?
You hurt, man. So then I go around asking people. It's like, do you know where that's from? No.
What?
Like only one person knew, and he was a manager,
iconic
and he's like
line.
2 years older than I am. So.
Well, I that seems understandable because I feel like our age group learned about The Outsiders in middle school.
That's
I feel like that was a part of the core curriculum because when I was in middle school, we watched The Outsiders and we read the book and everything.
You watched it?
We watched it. Yeah.
Damn, it's a hardcore school, man.
Hardcore. It was a Native American
have,
private
metal
school.
detectors outside too?
It was a private school.
Damn.
I went to a private school.
So no metal detectors?
No.
Did you have private
metal...
security?
Yes, actually. The campus had its own security.
Was it gated? Gated community?
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god!
It was a dorm school.
Holy cow!
I thought I told you all of this already.
Yeah, I just don't remember like details. Like
yeah.
I knew you went to a dorm school and shit like that, but I didn't know.
It's gated. It's like a 4 or 5 acre plot of land in the middle of Santa Fe, and it's all gated all the way around.
Damn.
And it has its own private security. It's got dorms on there. It's got like a hospital style facility, like a clinic, a small time clinic, and then there's an actual hospital right next to it. So it's like.
What the what?
It's fully functional, basically.
Yeah.
Self-sustaining, fully functional. But yeah, we watched The Outsiders, and everybody in my age group that I went to school with knows exactly because we quoted the fuck out of that.
Right. Yeah.
And we even had like a greaser themed party at the end of the section, so we all brought leather jackets and we were all greased up with our hair back and everything, and we brought comb switchblades.
And you just never stopped.
And well, I mean. Shut up. I'm thinking about growing my hair out again.
Yeah.
I was talking about it last night. Catch up. You need to catch up. Did you know how long my hair was when I actually cut it?
Yes, you literally bring this up every time I talk about my hair.
Yeah, well, you know what? My hair is better.
Remember the glory days?
My hair was
Whenever
better.
everyone was wearing leather jackets.
Remember the glory days when the Cowboys actually won shit? Yeah, whatever. Fuck off.
Choke.
Shut. I hate you. Anyway.
How do you like the Cowboys, but you hate Texas so much?
I don't hate Texas.
You literally hate Texas.
I don't hate Texas. I just give you guys shit because you're from Texas.
You know what's funny, though?
I love the Cowboys, though.
How things are taught in, like, waves. Like, when we were kids, the only thing we knew about was the fucking hole in the ozone, which we healed.
Yeah, did we?
Yeah,
did we
obviously, because I haven't heard anything about it in years.
I haven't heard shit about it either, I guess.
Props to my generation.
Or it's just one of those out of sight, out of mind deals.
Yeah, exactly. But, like, the biggest thing, dude, for years on end, the only thing I heard about was the
ozone. Right,
the hole in the ozone. It's getting bigger.
Uh-huh.
We're all going to burn up. We're all going to die.
We're all gonna, starting with fucking Australia.
Yeah, like, it was just bad. And... So, like, now we only hear about things for like a year or a few months, like Coney 2012.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember? How do you remember Coney 2012? No one else remembers it.
Exactly. So it's just, I guess it's just how we grew up, So, like, things they lasted longer for us.
Right.
Like that ozone was over multiple years.
Oh, you know why though? I think it's because of like the internet.
Oh, that could be.
We didn't have very good internet when the ozone was a huge thing.
Fucking dial up. Mom, get off the phone!
Dubstep before dubstep was a thing.
Exactly.
No, like, but seriously, because I feel like with the dawn of technology and the internet, like we see so many different like problems get thrown at us all at once, like the whole the pipeline, Black Lives Matter, the slut walk, the nasty stuff, and then like President Trump's tweets and shit like that. Like all of that, we're just being bombarded by all of it that we can't focus on any one thing at any given time. We're like the Zika virus week. There's a week of the Zika virus.
Swine flu, like a month.
Yeah, well, that was because internet was still new at that time. And
it was
our generation...
only a few years ago.
Our generation... What?
It was only a few years ago.
Yeah, well, our generation wasn't, like, on Facebook or anything, promoting our ideals on Facebook
we were on
at the
MySpace.
time. Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I never had a MySpace.
I did. I had a MySpace, I had a Bebo, I had a Tagged, I had...
Wait. Okay, so let's go back. There was the hole in the ozone.
Yeah.
Global warming.
Global warming is still a thing.
It's still a thing. So that's got, I mean, props to global warming.
And props to Al Gore for still trying to bring, like...
I know, and his private jet, man.
What?
It's like the one...
No, that's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, one of the big arguments for Al Gore, I remember hearing forever, maybe it was just like the little group or my parents or whatever, but they were always like, it wasn't my parents saying this, but I always heard like, he's always trying to like promote like, like all the problems with global warming as he's flying around in his private jet all across America. Like, okay. Anyway, so that, which is still a thing, acid rain. Solve that problem. Props to our generation. I mean, when's the last time you heard about acid rain?
I haven't in a long time.
Exactly.
I think it's still a thing, though.
Well, obviously. So is the hole in the ozone, if there ever was one, but...
If there ever was, I'm pretty sure it's a government ploy.
Yeah. Maybe it's just an alien, like, punctured our atmosphere.
An alien? Okay. Now we're getting, like, just out there. We need to switch gears.
And on that note...
And on that note, since next year is already upon us, it's 2017.
Next year is already upon us?
Next year is already upon us.
So
it's
this
2017.
Year, the new year.
The new year. Well, the new year is upon us then. How about that?
This is the year.
That's why.
We find the aliens.
This is also the year... Shut up. This is the year that Beauty and the Beast comes out, so I'm excited about that.
I know, March 17th, dude. I'm so excited.
You want to know what else comes out in March?
Do I want to know?
Fucking Nintendo Switch.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Oh, about that.
Oh yeah.
I guess.
Sure. Cool. Okay.
Obviously, no one's excited about it here. Ian's probably like listening right now, and he's like, "Fuck you guys!
He's crying.
Nintendo Switch is like the best."
He's probably sorry.
It's like the best thing. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah,
He-Man. But that's coming out. Let's see what else is coming out. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is coming out.
Infinite Warfare, yeah. Or Warfare. I always do it. I do.
State of Decay 2. Did the first State of Decay already come out?
I don't know. What the hell is State of Decay?
It's supposed to be like a post-apocalyptic world. Oh, that's right.
You know what bugs me about zombies?
Yeah.
This has bugged me ever since I thought of it. But you know how literally every movie that you become a zombie by biting, it's always like, when a main character dies or whatever, just when anyone dies, it's like a full out like mass orgy, like
of zombies eating the one person.
Yeah,
okay.
Right. So it's all like this super gruesome, and then a lot of times you'll see like, not a lot of times, in the more gruesome ones, you'll see like, like blood flying,
right,
or whatever.
Right, or like body parts and like entrails.
Yeah, so like all this shit, and then if you notice, all the zombies are fucking fully intact except for like a mangled face.
Oh, right. Well,
right? None of them have like eaten out stomachs or anything. Oh, they're all missing.
You're right.
And then you'll see that main character that like, died earlier, and then the main character
and
is
he's
like,
still like fully intact.
Yeah, after being completely torn up. He's like a fucking zombie.
Now that you bring this up, I'm thinking about like Resident Evil, the first one.
That's exactly.
Is that what you were thinking
of?
Because when he like gets sucked into the elevator and he gets eaten, and he's like, Aah! and then like what's her name? Michelle Rodriguez gets like bit on her arm, and they're in that like little subway and they're getting closed in, and she sees JD again, which is his name.
Yeah.
And he's like, nothing wrong with him except for he's pale and has blood on his face or whatever.
I
think
all of them though. Once you notice
except for The Walking Dead.
I've never seen it.
As much as I hate that show, I stopped watching it after second season. But they actually did a really good job on the realism of their zombies. Like, if zombies were real.
The realism on their zombies?
If zombies... I mean, like, if they were real, they'd be pretty fucking realistic on how It's a realistic depiction of how a body decays, except the fantastical part of it is the body is still moving. You
Yeah.
know, so like I don't remember who it was. I was watching some YouTube video that was describing like the different stages of decay and how The Walking Dead is going through those stages each season. So like,
yeah.
I think according to that timeline that the guy set up, they have like another 2 seasons left for those zombies. So I don't know. We might be seeing an ending to The Walking Dead here pretty soon.
God.
I also heard that there's only about 160 hours left of Game of Thrones. Also,
That's like 160 episodes.
yeah, exactly. But how many episodes are in a season?
Like 12?
Really? I thought there was like 20 in a season of Game of Thrones.
I think there is.
So that's
Like 2024 or something.
Yeah, so that's at least 8 more seasons, maybe.
I don't know. Sure. I like Game of Thrones, though. I have the book. I bought the book. And I just haven't read it yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because now... So my thing when it comes to books and movies, just adaptations from books, is like, if I read the book first, I don't like the movie. Just because...
The age-old argument.
Right. Well, I mean, everybody's like that. Because, like, their description of these characters are totally different than the artists.
And then you kind of, like, formulate your own idea of what they look like based off of the writer's description.
Yeah, well, my thing isn't just physical. It's also all the mannerisms of the character.
Okay.
Like, I fully developed these characters, right?
Right, yeah, I
understand. And then the
understand.
movie comes out, and it's just like, that's like a hollow shell of...
What you imagined?
One specific, like, sentence about the character.
I was not disappointed by Harry Potter's depiction.
Well, I didn't...
But they also had, like, 8 movies to flesh him out.
Yeah, that one, and I was super young when it first came out, so I was just, like, all into it. And I read
really?
the books. Yeah, so I read them at, like, same time.
Oh, okay.
But if I watch the movie, or, like,
I'm not
the
going to
film
want to read
first,
the book if I watch the movie first.
Yeah, because,
I don't want to.
Because then I'll be reading, and, like, she'll go into... Like,
They.
The book that I'm reading is written by a girl right now, so...
Oh, okay.
So like the writer will go into detail about a character, and if it's different than the screen, I'm like, that's weird.
Right.
Even though it was originally, the writer's thing.
Like you can't separate what you've seen from what you're reading. Like there's no
like,
more room for your own imagination to kind of take play instead of that.
Because it's already established.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's already an established figure in your head because of who the person in the movie is, right?
Right. Because then it's like the whole situation with Spider-Man. We have 3 different actors for Spider-Man, and it's like, all right, none of them are like.
I still think
terrible. I know you like Tobey Maguire.
No,
or not Maguire.
I liked Andrew Garfield actually.
You did like?
I liked him better.
I thought last time we talked.
No,
I loved Andrew
said
Garfield.
that.
I thought he was awesome.
I said that Tobey was a good Peter Parker, but Andrew was a really good, Spider-Man. And that's what Tom Hardy, who the new Spider-Man is supposed to like be a
mix
melding of the two. And just from what I saw from Captain America, his little 20-minute scene, he seems like a really good fit.
His 20-minute scene where he had more lines than
who was it? He has more lines in 20 minutes than somebody else does in that whole movie.
The whole movie, I can't remember, but he really did have a lot of lines.
He did. Well, to speak, that's Spider-Man.
It's Spider-Man though. Yeah.
And he's like super awkward as Peter Parker, and you can see that when he was in his New York apartment. And you can just tell that he's like that guy. He's like nothing special, but super awkward, and like he doesn't know what to say. Super like not confident. And then you see him take on the Spider-Man moniker, and he's like
one thing I don't
talking back and forth with the people he's fighting.
Yeah, one thing I don't like about what's his name?
Tom Hardy,
something like that.
I think it is.
Well, that his character is. I think he talks too much. I know Spider-Man talks a lot, and he's always like that. But I think he kind of overdoes it. Like, I don't like Tony Stark for that exact reason. Like, for me, it felt like he, like, exaggerated the whole...
It's Tom Holland.
Harding.
Yeah, it's Holland. I was thinking Tom Harding, who is... Hardy, I mean. Tom Hardy is another actor. He was in Black Hawk Down.
Yeah.
But anyway. You don't like how much he talks?
I think it's just over the top. So, like, when he was... So, in the scene where they're in his room, and it's like... I don't know. It just felt kind of... maybe it was just the cringe of it. Maybe it was like really good cringe, and I hated it because I hate cringe, dude. I like.
Well, I mean,
So with the one with Andrew Garfield, and when he's talking with Emma in the hallway, and he's like,
oh,
dude,
where he's
I literally like I have to like mute the movie
where they're in the hallway of the school and they're talking about
because Uncle Ben's like he's got a picture of you in his computer.
yeah. He just makes the situation awkward. Yeah,
dude, I literally have to like mute it. Like I love literally
have to mute it.
It's my favorite scene ever, dude. I love it so much, and it's like it's so much cringe that I hate it. You know, like, I'm just like I can't do it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. No, I love that. Like an actor's portrayal of something that you love can make you feel that way, which is why I like secondhand embarrassment sort of situations, because I look away and everything too, and I cringe and I'm like, oh man, how can they stand it? But like I think it's powerful that you're just watching something and it makes you feel that way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I don't know, that's just something that
I guess I just had like a different reaction. Like the one with Andrew Garfield, I have that reaction literally every time I watch a movie. It never gets old. My favorite scene of the movie, and like I always have to like.
You love it, but you hate it.
Yeah,
you love to hate it.
With Harding, what's his name? Holland. With Holland in his room, it just like felt different, man. Like I just didn't like it. Like it was like kind of weird, but he was also like trying to be cool for the movie. Well, and I was just like.
I feel like at that point, the Holland Spider-Man character, Peter Parker character, hasn't had enough screen time to be fully fleshed out, which is probably why you felt like, this is kind of weird. Like he's just thrown in there. Whereas Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, you had a little bit of time to get to know what kind of person he is before he speaks to her, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because like by that point, he has his Spider-Man powers already. Yeah. And they've like gone back and forth about.
He's got a picture of you on his computer.
Yeah, like they've done that. They've also done the whole being inside of Oscorp and everything. Like they were already going back and forth with stuff like that. So I think there was just more time for you to connect to that Andrew Garfield character than to Tom Holland's character.
That makes sense, I guess.
I mean, I will see when the new Spider-Man movie comes out, which should be, I think, 2018?
Forever Away?
Forever Away, yeah. What is it supposed to be called? The Spectacular Spider-Man?
I don't know. I've absolutely no idea.
So, you wanna take us out?
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Do I do it?
However you want.
Okay. So, just kidding. Loop it back to the beginning.
Nice callback.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Check out our other videos. We got some Let's Plays, and let us know what you wanna hear from us.
Yeah, in the future, just send us some emails or whatever.
Yeah.
Comments, all that good stuff. Anyway, take it easy.
You were drawing this out so long.
And bye. Wait, before we go.
But wait, there's more.
But like 1995.